Well, hey, you all, that didn't take very long. Look at all that hair that came off of that deer right there. By the way, you all, this deer right here had more ticks on it than any animal I ever seen in my life. I don't know about the deer that you killed this year, but you better check yourself and make sure that a tick didn't crawl off on it and get on you and bite a big chunk out of you, because this year I've already had 2 of them sticking to me. In this video, I'm going to show you how I got the hair to slip off of this hide in 24 hours. Overnight, I have dehaired this skin. All right, you all, you know that you've seen me do many videos about how to dehair, how to make buckskin, how to make rawhide. And that's just one of the things that I like to do with the animal that I take. I don't like to waste the skin. The skin is useful and was useful and still is useful if you'll learn how to do it. So the first thing I done, you guys, was I took the skin and I fleshed it. Now I just let it soak in water in a 5-gallon bucket overnight until the skin was swollen. The hair was nowhere near slipping on it. But that makes it easier to flesh if you will do that. The flesh swells up and it comes off of that skin in one pass. So I've been studying over my tanning career. You know, when you first start out doing this stuff, you're just doing something that you have read that works, okay? Now, basically, when I first started doing this, I used wood ashes. I didn't make any, I didn't use clean wood ashes. I just used dirty wood ashes. That works, but that really ain't a good way to do it. So I changed over to lime. Well, in my neck of the woods now, you can see right here, there's a chunk of ice. See that chunk of ice? That's what the temperature gets in my building after my fire goes out at night. So it's not really good for any type of thing that you use to dehair your skin. The water that your skin is sitting in with the hair on it should be lukewarm, just warm enough where you can feel it on your hand, not any hotter than that. So, like I said, I've used lime, and you all have seen me do that. Sometimes, guys, it's taken me up to 14 days to get the hair to slip on that skin in this cold weather. It just does not work when the weather is cold, okay? Or it works so slow you just want to throw the hide away. And that's where people decide that the tanning skins just ain't worth the trouble, because they can't get their hair to slip, and they don't know why. They don't understand why it's not happening. So in this video, I'm going to show you just exactly how I got this to happen overnight and talk to you. So you all, last year on my deer skin, it was cold weather, just like I said, and I just could not, the lime just in the thing, I'd come down here and it'd be frozen up in the bucket, and it just was not working. So I decided, I got to thinking, you know, when I'm using wood ashes, you all I'm doing is creating a lye solution. That lye solution then eventually eats the hair loose on that skin. It makes it slough, okay? So what I've done now, you can hear the ice flopping around in that bucket, okay? So here's our skin. The only place, you all, that it didn't really move really good, now that right there on the very edge where it was slipping around on the fleshing beam, that'll pop right off. The only place that it didn't come off really good was right on the edge of the neck. And now, all I have to do is just trim that right off, okay? So, I got it in a neutralizer. A neutralizer for me, you all, is just plain old cold water. That will neutralize the solution that you dumped that in, okay? So you just leave it in that neutralized solution overnight. Also, you can put vinegar in it if you want to, and that will help neutralize your skin, all right? So, how did I get this to happen? All right, we're using, if we're using wood ashes, we're making lye, which is a base. So what I done, you all, was I had some mainline drain cleaner. And what you want, you all, is to make sure that this is 100% lye. And that's what this stuff is right here. to open drains. 100%. There's nothing else in here except pure liquid lye. All right, and the thing that I want to read to you guys is this is poison, harmful or fatal if swallowed, causes very severe burns, contact burns to the skin. Will put your eyes out, okay? So be careful if you use this particular type of solution right here. So last year I tried this out just to see how it worked. Take 5 gallons of warm water with your hair, with the hair on your skin. Take 1 cup of this mainline cleaner, and this is just this one here that I got at Lowe's a few years ago, okay? All right, very powerful stuff. It will actually dissolve hair. Take 1 cup of that, stir it up in your bucket, put your hide in there, put the lid on it. A couple of times that day I come by and just stirred that stuff up to make sure that the entire skin didn't have any folds in it, where the lye solution wasn't touching the skin, okay? That's all I done. I got up this morning, it's been 24 hours or less than 24 hours. I got up this morning, come down here, reached in the bucket with my glove on, pulled on the hair slipped right off. I took it out to the fleshing beam and I got rid of the hair. So that's one of the hardest things that people that are trying to learn how to tan or make buckskin or from their hide, that's one of the things that just gets them frustrated and they throw the thing away because it's not working for them. You can use, guys, 5 gallons of water, 1 cup of pure lye in warm water. Overnight, that hair will slip off the skin. Now, if you leave that stuff in there and forget about it for 2 or 3 days, it's going to destroy your skin. It's literally going to eat the skin up. But what the skin will look like in 24 hours is it will be very swollen, and that's exactly what you want. Then you can pull or take your fleshing tool and just push that hair right off of that skin. So that's how I did it in this particular thing right here, you all. With that, I hope you learned something. Go to my tanning videos if you want to learn how to flesh, you want to learn how to skin, you want to learn how to dehair, except scrape, guys. I decided that I ain't taking 24 hours to scrape a hair off of no hide. I know that people do that and I've seen them do it, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm just too old and tired to be doing that. So I'm creating lye with the ashes out of the wood stove anyway. So I decided I would just use pure 100% lye to do this job. With that, you all, be safe out there. Wear your gloves, wear your glasses. Do not get this stuff on your skin. Don't let the kids come running around, mommy, mommy, daddy, daddy, what you doing, and fall in a bucket of lye. You guys, this stuff is called Instant Power Mainline Cleaner, and it is a dual solution, okay? I kept saying pure lye, but this is not really pure lye. It has another product in it as well. So I just wanted to reiterate that for you. This is called Instant Power Mainline Drain Cleaner.